Assalamu alaikum. In the class, we did this Asma'ul Khamsa, the five isms, and it could not complete the entire thing. So I thought I should record this shorter video just to be complete with this topic. So what we did was Abun, Ahun, Hamun, Famun. So Abun is father, Ahun is brother, Hamun is father-in-law, Famun is mouth. In these four isms, we said that when they are made mudaf, they would use the corresponding letter instead of the haraka. So instead of a dhamma going light in abun, it will become abu. Instead of fatha going light in aban, it is going to become aba. And instead of kasra, abin removing a kasra, it is going to take a ya, like abi. And the same principle applies across all of these. Famun we saw was a little of an exception where it also lost its meme, and it turns out to be fu, fa, and fi. So, having said all of that, we also did this word, the zu, za, and zi, this one that we have here. And in this word, we said this word means possessor of, and it never shows up as a non-mudaf. It is always showing up as mudaf in the Quran. So, of course, it has pair and plural forms, which I've mentioned below in this table for you to look at. So, what we are saying is zu, za, zi was basically taking its ending sound using the letter. So, originally, if I have to just quickly write it here, so it would have been, for example, just for the sake of example, zun. And if you had made it light for a mudaf, you would do zu, but this is not how this ism operates. So this ism, instead of taking the single dhamma, it takes the waw as its lighter form. So zu becomes the possessor of in rafa, and then za is the possessor of in nasab, and zi is the possessor of in jar, and this is the singular form. When you go and pick up the same form and you try to make the pair out of it, what would you do? So you would basically do the same zu, and it has to have the ani ending, right? Zuwani. So that's how you will actually make a normal pair. But because this is not really like a normal ism, it doesn't take that form. So when you make this light in mudaf form, it will remove its noon. So it becomes zawa, which I've written here, right? Just like this, it was supposed to be, for example, zawaini, like this. And when you remove the noon, it becomes zawai, right? So that is the pair form in nasab, and then the same with the jar. So zu, za, zi, zawa, zawai, zawai. Now comes the plural part. In the plural part, you have the zal, and then you have zuna, una ending. So you put the una, like wow and noon and fatha, una ending. It becomes zuna, which is a bit too stretched for Arabs. So what they do is they just remove the noon. Okay, so it's zu in the lighter form. Again, so this is the mudaf form of this ism. So it becomes zuwu. Okay, and just like the previous ones, it was mostly mina, and in this case, it would have been zawina, zawina like this. Okay, zawina like this. I'm still missing the yeah. Wait a second. Yeah, zawina like this. So what we are doing is removing the noon to make it light, so it can be a mudaf. So it becomes zawi, and that's how the zawi comes up. So it's zuwu, zuwi, zuwi. So if you have to remember this in all three forms, singular, pair, and plural, so it's zu, za, zi, zawa, zawai, zawai, zuwu, zuwi, zuwi, zuwi. Okay, it takes a little bit of getting used to get on your tongue, but inshallah you will be able to do it. It has a feminine form as well. All of these that I've mentioned are masculine, and it has a feminine form, and the feminine form is zat, is zatu, zata, zati. And that is how it is used in the Quran as far as my knowledge is. So this is how you will find this in the Quran. So zat also means the possessor of, but it's used with the feminine isms. So zatu, zata, zati. It does not follow the same pattern as zu. It will just show its status with a haraka, that as you can see here. So zatu is rafa, and zata is nasab, and zati is jar. So that's how it is. It is a simpler form, so it will reflect its status. So inshallah, I hope that this helps you in understanding this concept. It's a simple concept, but it's an auxiliary concept, and it is something that will help you, inshallah, in your Quranic studies. So I hope that you will find it useful, and I will, inshallah, see you in the next class. Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.